Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. The purpose of this video today is to give you guys a flip through, I'll move this camera just a little bit, a flip through and review of the Vampires adult coloring book by Jade Summer. And I got this from Amazon not too long ago to find something to color for Grace's color along that she is hosting at this time. So anyway, I've seen flip throughs of this book and liked it, and I wasn't very familiar with Jade Summer's artwork until just recently because of Grace. So I picked up a couple of her books and I really liked her artwork, so I'll probably end up getting some more down the line. So let's just go ahead and get into the flip through. But first of all, before we do that, as I said, the link to this book on Amazon will be in the description section. And just as a small little disclosure, I do get a small, tiny little kickback if anybody buys products through the links that I provide. And it just goes back to help support the channel so that I can get some new books and things to show you guys, just to kind of keep things fresh and new and updated and stuff. So it really helps me out if people click on my links and decide to purchase a book or whatever I'm featuring in a video. All right, so let's go ahead and get on with the flip through. So here's our front cover, very, very beautiful. Okay, so then on the back, it just gives you a little sample of some of the pictures that you're going to see in this book. Now there are 20 images in this book. Okay, let me go ahead and show you just how thick it is. It's a standard size coloring book, so 8.5 by 11, I think, or 8.5 by like 12 or something like that. But it is a standard size coloring book. But with these books, there are 20 images to color, but there are duplicates of each one. You get 2 copies of each image, and a lot of these indie artists are doing that. I know Hannah Lynn does it, Sherry Baldy does it, as well as Selena Finneck. She does that as well. And it's so that you can color the second one differently, or if you mess one up, you got a spare copy that you can work with. And there's some people that really like that. There's some people that don't. For me, excuse me. For me, it's, you know, I could take it or leave it. It really doesn't bother me in one way or the other. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the book. Now, the spine is pretty stiff, so you're going to have to play with it to get it to open up all the way. But just be careful of it because it is a soft cover book. The paper in this is not the greatest. Here's our front page, copyright page. The paper in this is not the greatest. I believe it's that Create Space paper, and I'm not really a fan of the Create Space paper. And the only reason I get books with Create Space paper is because of the images. And if it really comes down to it, I mean, you can always scan the image and print it off on better paper. You know, some people prefer to do that. So, I mean, there's ways to combat the issue. I'm going to move the camera down just a little bit more. So here are the first 2 pages. This is, it talks about like digital downloads and stuff like that. More information about the book. And then very standard for her books. Like these 2 pages are very, very standard for her books. I think this is a picture of her with her signature. Okay. Now, as you turn the pages, these are going to be single-sided pages, and the left-hand side of the page is black, which is good because if you bleed through, it's not going to show the bleed-through impressions as much. But because this paper is pretty thin, just definitely be mindful to put something in between your pages to protect your next image. And if you decide to use wet mediums on this, really, really be mindful of how much water you put on this, because this paper is so thin that it could get destroyed in a heartbeat if you are not careful. So, you know, really just be mindful of that. This paper is really not made for wet mediums. Okay, so now, one thing I notice about her vampires is that they're very pretty. They're very, very nice looking vampires. They're not like super duper scary, but they're dark enough that you can really appreciate the vampires for being who they are, but they're very pretty. They're very beautiful, nice looking. As I said, I really like her artwork, and it's detailed enough that it's going to keep you busy for a while. There's a lot of room in here to do your shading, and you can definitely work on your skin tones and stuff. So it leaves a lot of room to play. And of course, like I said, the left-hand side of the pages are black to help prevent the bleed-through impressions. Okay. Some of them look to be more difficult than others, but they are all pretty detailed. It's going to take you a while to actually color these in. Okay. So I really like these. I don't know what set of colored pencils would work the best in this. That's why you try out your different mediums and see what works for you. That one's a very nice close-up detailed one. And I'll probably stop in a minute because I think we're going to be hitting our second set here in just a little bit. But I'll keep flipping. So, very, very pretty pictures. I love her artwork. It's very nice. I think we're starting to get into our second set of images here, so yeah. Yeah, so we're into the second set of images now, so I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the flip through. As you can see, see there's the second set and that. But let me go ahead and show you what we have in the back. Okay, so again, very standard back pages for her books. You can join her Facebook group. It's got her social media there, and then there's, I think, another picture of her with her name and stuff there, her website and stuff. And then also in this book, you do get a test page to test your mediums, so I like that that is included. The back inside cover does not have anything. And then, of course, here's the back of our book. So that is Vampires by Jade Summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through and review. Out of the 5 stars, I would probably give this about a 4.5, simply because the paper isn't great. The paper in these kind of turns me off. I really wish we had better paper in these, but it is what it is. But I love the artwork. I love the images. So I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through and review of Vampires by Jade Summer. Again, the link to this book on Amazon will be included in the description section of the video. Go ahead and leave a comment and tell me what you think. Subscribe to my channel, but better yet, go ahead and hit that bell. Then you'll be notified right when I upload new videos. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. Go ahead and hit the like button on this video. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you all later. All right, bye guys.